Well, if you look at what the new economy is all about, right? It's about our ability to innovate. It's about having some of the smartest people, not only in the United States, but on the planet, which we do. Millikan Institute, which ranks a number of different categories. When it comes to new economy preparedness, ranks us second in the United States. That's second. That's a pretty impressive number. And if you look at other kinds of studies, if you look at Baltimore in particular, it's been noted as one of the best places for entrepreneurs and to start a business. And so we are well positioned to harness the potential of the new economy. We have several programs in place to, frankly, fuel innovation. And when you look at innovation, when you look at basic research and discovery, we are one of the best states in the country for innovating. We have more dollars per capita than any state in the union for sponsored research. And so we have several programs to help harness that ability. Let me tell you about a few of them. The first is our Maryland Venture Fund. Our Maryland Venture Fund was initially capitalized with $25 million. That $25 million was able to generate more than $1 billion in matching funds, create several thousands of jobs, and billions of dollars of economic activity. And by the way, it returned $62 million to the taxpayers. And so it was a good investment. The second thing that a lot of folks are familiar with is our biotech tax credit program. That program, which we incidentally increased from $6 million to $8 million in this last fiscal budget, has helped provide from the state about $24 million in capital, and obviously from the private sector provided roughly double that, in aggregate about $15 million between public and private that has gone into Maryland biotechnology firms. The last thing I want to tell you about is a new program that we are proposing. It's called Invest Maryland. And Invest Maryland goes back to the idea again that our biggest strength, our biggest opportunity is the ability to harness the innovation that occurs here. We're proposing $100 million to be invested in the Maryland Venture Fund, which in turn would be invested in startups throughout this great state. And we would partner with the venture community to help make a lot of these investments. And we think that is one of the best ways to long-term grow our economy. We recently invested in a company called Oculus Labs. We think, and I believe that more than DBED at this point in time, think that it's one of the hottest cybersecurity companies. We obviously are very proud of that they're being honored by GBTC at Tech Night. We also invested in Xenos in 2008, and at the time they had about $100,000 in revenue. Today, they have $5.6 million, and we're also very proud of them as having been recognized by the GBTC last year at Tech Night. The fact is that we invest in a number of companies, we support a number of firms. The biotech tax credit alone has enabled investment in more than 40 Maryland biotechnology companies. And you have companies such as Glicknick or Biomarker Strategies, which are working obviously on very difficult autoimmune diseases. And we believe that not only are we going to be able to realize hopefully a significant return, create lots of jobs, but we're going to be helping to cure some very difficult diseases through these companies as well.